Hello, welcome back. We got the cryptocurrency market and you're looking at the Ethereum versus the Bitcoin. By far the most important inter-exchange pair. And I've been following up on this one for quite some time. Let me show you the bigger picture because the bigger picture I think speaks volume. We have a huge, what seems to be a developing trading range. It's still young in terms of its time frame. We only have, roughly I would say 2 legs. The second leg is not even a well-established one. It did hit the upper part, but it just scratched, the edge of it. It is interesting to see how from that point, right, from coast to coast, what I call, it went straight to the lower part, and yet again scratched that edge of the lower part, and then of course turned around. Now here's what I think is going on. I think it's just, everything that happened from the bottom here, from that low, is still one complex leg that will eventually show 3 segments in its upside move, right? So we had the first segment, and then we had the second downside correction segment, and right now we're probably in the middle of the third segment. In terms of potential, well, it is very high probability that we'll see price engage yet again with that same level that broke its upside momentum, previously, right? That level is 0.12. So that's a very I would say that's a very important price target to aim for. And we also have the previous high at 0.15. I keep reminding myself that it is actually more likely that price will take the previous high, right, at that level, 0.12, break that resistance, and try to chase the previous major high at 0.15. Now, all of that suggests that it's wiser at the moment to hold Ethereum rather than Bitcoin, right? Because the technical picture here shows that the Ethereum is more likely to outperform the Bitcoin for the time being. I mean, it's been doing that ever since the beginning of April, so roughly 2 months now. But let me show you something interesting that's going on the local time frame here, on the daily chart, and take a look at this, kind of sideways movement we had in the previous couple of weeks. And if I place a second setup here, right, a second symmetric setup, something quite interesting is revealed. Take a look at that bottom level here. It's actually 0.07, right? And you can see price had entered a lower scale sideways movement where we already have 1, 2, 3 well-established legs. So we're right in the middle of the fourth. What I think is going to happen here is we'll probably see the fifth, and then the sixth will break free, right? We'll break free from that local system, and we'll continue the upside journey, according to the weekly analysis we just had a few seconds ago. So there you go. Ethereum is probably going to outshine the Bitcoin in the near future, so we should all be prepared for that. In the meantime, I'll say goodbye, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.